Below is a graph that represents a single car's height over time as a Ferris wheel spins. Use the graph to answer the questions to the right. How high off the ground do riders get onto the Ferris wheel? Well, if we look at the height, it seems as though if this is the ride, right, and this represents the car that is in the Ferris wheel, so let's say we're focusing on this car, how high are they when they first get on? Because the Ferris wheel is elevated, right? Well, from this perspective, it's not at 0, but it's certainly hard to tell because we're counting by 25. So I'm just going to say they are 3 feet. You could choose anything between 1 and 3 feet, I think would be reasonable. So I'll just say between 1 and 3 feet. Where does the function have minimums? Give coordinates. So minimums are the bottoms of the graph. So there's a minimum here, 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 and of course where they initially get on. So that would be, we'll say, let's choose, I'm going to choose 3 as the initial height because these are all the same height. So we have to stick with one. So this will be 0, 3, I'm sorry, 3, 0. No, 0, 3. 20, 3, 40, 3, and 60, 3. Where does the function have maximums? So here's their maximums. There's 3 of them. So that's at 10, 100, 30, 100, and 50, 100. I'll just write that here. Where does the function increase? So our graph's getting a little messy. So increasing is where it's going up, and we will say that it is increasing here, here, and here, right? So that's from x equals 0 to x equals 10, x equals 20 to x equals 30, and x equals 40 to x equals 50. So you could just say that in words. You could say, you could use the brackets and do 0 to 10, 20 to 30, 40 to 50. Those are all acceptable. Or you could say x equals 0 to x equals 10. Anything like that. But those are your 3 answers. You should still have these 3 answers written in one of those 3 formats. Where does the graph decrease? Well, where does it go down? So from 10 to 20, it goes down. From 30 to 40, it goes down. And from 50 to 60, it goes down. How many times or how many revolutions does the Ferris wheel spin in 30 or in 60 seconds? So the spinning of the Ferris wheel, right? This represents when someone gets on, right? And then they go up until they reach the top. So that would be like this. And then this represents them going down, down, and then returning to the original spot. So this is one period, right? From here to here is one period, one full revolution. So that means, like I've said before, whenever your graph returns to the initial point that it started, that's one period or one revolution on the Ferris wheel. So that means that this person rode it again, so that's 2 times, and again 3 times, so you should have said it spins 3 times in 60 seconds. How many seconds does it take the Ferris wheel to complete one revolution? Well, we said from here to here is one revolution, so from 0 to 20 seconds, that means it takes 20 seconds to complete one revolution, which makes sense why they've completed 3 revolutions in 60 seconds, 20, 40, 60.